we're going to take you through how to select your tools for your carpet cleaning. We are going to talk to you about how to set up a vacuum, how to do your pre-starts, things like that. But at the moment, what I've got in front of me is some of your most common tools that you use for carpet cleaning. This is what we call a low profile head. You can see it's quite flat. It's got a bit of gunk in it. It's got big wheels, it's got small wheels, and it's got a bit of rubber. The idea of a low profile carpet head for the vacuum cleaner is that it can fit underneath things. It's nice and low profile. It's really close to the ground. Most of the carpets that I've got in front of me, this would be really good for, except the wool. It's going to not get the agitation. Going back to our principles of cleaning that we discussed in the welcome unit, chemical, heat, agitation, time, the chat method. Cleaning is done by agitating the surface and loosening that dirt. Because we're not applying a chemical and we're not applying any heat, if we take away the agitation component from vacuuming, we have to increase the time, and that's where you got a lot of this from. So I recommend these low profile heads for most flat styles carpets and hard floors, but we use an air driven head for plush carpet. Another tool that is really handy is the animal hair tool. This one here will bring the element of agitation to the carpet. And you'll notice, even with the wool carpet, that I can't push this away from myself. I will be able to push it away from myself on a cheaper carpet, but I won't be able to push it away on this one. And it's because the agitation, what it's actually doing is picking up all of that fluff and nastiness off the top of the fibre. So if you actually just agitated the carpet for a short second, look at all of that, and that actually is dusty and nasty. So you can see how much human dust has just come off that carpet. I love these attachments because they mean that if you come across something and the vacuum cleaner doesn't pick it up straight away, you've got something in your toolbox to use. The fluffy. I love the fluffy because this is what you use so that your handle doesn't damage things. The plastic on the handle of the vacuum cleaner here, if you run it across a skirting board or a window ledge, it's going to leave a line. So we use the fluffy attachment so that we run across all those surfaces without leaving a mark. What I also like about this is it can go up on the door, the top of the door frames. It can go into your lights, your exhaust filters, your fans. So rather than using a duster and having all of that dust all over you, you can just suck it up with the vacuum cleaner. So that one is a deal breaker. If you don't have that one, make sure you get it. This is the next little tool that I really enjoy using in offices. This is an upholstery tool. Now, it's got these little red lines across it, and what they are similar to is, does anyone remember Nana's, I don't know what you actually call it, it gets the fluff off your pants. So if you run this across your pants, it's kind of like that little circular velvet thing that you get all the fluff off with. So what it does when it runs across upholstery is it gets really nice lines in seats, lounges, office chairs, things like that. I really like that tool. And the last of the essentials tool is a crevice tool. Sometimes they're long, I've got a few long ones there, sometimes they're angled, but what this does is gets into the cracks and crevices. You can put it down beside the photocopier, run it across the window tracks, all of that sort of thing. When I turn up to do an inspection as a cleaning business owner, one of the first things I look for are the tools of the trade. Consider these your chef's knife, or your hairdresser's straightening iron, or a mechanic's toolbox. These are the tools of your trade. And if you want to be considered a professional, you need to have tools of your trade. So make sure that you carry these with you, have them in a little container or box. Something else I want to just alert you to, this here is evidence that a cleaner has not been taking their pole off to do their surfaces. So make sure that you are maintaining your equipment, taking the poles undone, using a cloth to get in, and you can see that's quite dirty. So I'll take you through how to clean and maintain your equipment shortly, but that's an introduction to the attachments that you'll find for your vacuums.